Chapter 1. The First Americans. The Indians. The American Indians came from Asia about 40,000 years ago. They crossed the Bering Strait. Then they went down to North and South America. About 20 million Indians lived in America when the first explorers arrived. These Indians lived in many different tribes. Every tribe had a chief. The Indians and the explorers were friends. The Indians taught the explorers how to grow corn, potatoes, and tobacco. They taught them how to travel by canoe in the wilderness. The explorers brought the Indians rifles, tools, cattle, and horses. The explorers also brought illnesses. Many Indians died from these illnesses. The Indians of the plains were expert hunters. They rode fast horses. They hunted the buffalo with bows and arrows or rifles. These Indians followed the buffalo across the plains. They used the buffalo for food, clothes, and teepees. The other American Indians were farmers. They farmed, fished, and hunted small animals. These Native Americans were happy people. They were strong, healthy, and courageous. They loved and respected nature. After many years, more new settlers and explorers went to America. They wanted to go to the west. They wanted to live there. They took the land from the Indians. The Indians were very angry, and the Indian Wars started. Many people were killed. The Indians lost their land and their way of life. They went to live on reservations.
Chapter 2. Daniel Boone. Before 1803, most of America was a wilderness. There were no maps and no roads. Daniel Boone was a famous explorer and pioneer. In 1769, he traveled across the Appalachian Mountains to Kentucky. He opened the road to the west. Daniel Boone and his family built a cabin and a fort in Kentucky. Boone had many adventures with the Indians. The Indians captured and killed 2 of his sons. In 1778, Boone was captured by the Shawnee Indians. He was their prisoner, but these Indians respected him. He was a strong fighter and a courageous man. Boone helped the pioneers. His fort protected settlers during Indian attacks. Boone was an American free spirit. He loved freedom and adventure. Chapter 2. Daniel Boone. Before 1803, most of America was a wilderness. There were no maps and no roads. Daniel Boone was a famous explorer and pioneer. In 1769, he traveled across the Appalachian Mountains to Kentucky. He opened the road to the west. Daniel Boone and his family built a cabin and a fort in Kentucky. Boone had many adventures with the Indians. The Indians captured and killed 2 of his sons. In 1778, Boone was captured by the Shawnee Indians. He was their prisoner, but these Indians respected him. He was a strong fighter and a courageous man. Boone helped the pioneers. His fort protected settlers during Indian attacks. Boone was an American free spirit. He loved freedom and adventure. In 1799, he went to Missouri. He said to his friends, "There are too many people here. I'm going to the west." America grew very quickly. Johnny Appleseed was another American pioneer. In the 1800s, he planted apple trees on the frontier. He helped the settlers in Ohio and Indiana. Chapter 3.